What's up, you guys? This is Con from Team TKO, and I'm coming at you today with a brand new style of video. There's a lot of videos out there on what tech cards to use, what cards to get, what decks to build. This is nothing like that. This is going to be specific to us only. I need 5 likes to continue this segment. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it. And this is called the Yugioh Exchange. And what this is going to be is, in my opinion, I'm going to bring to you 5 cards that are rising in price and 5 cards that are falling in price. The reason for this segment is you go to an event, people ask you, how much do you value this guy at? How much do you value your whatever at? You get that a lot at events if you've ever been to one and traded. And sometimes it's hard to remember. I think he's this. Or, I really don't know. Let's look him up real quick. This is to kind of help you along to hopefully figure it out. I want to do this every other week. Bring you 5 new cards every other week. 5 new falling, 5 new rising. And then if you guys want me to track a specific card for you or report on it in the next episode, just send us a comment below, or you can email us that card at yugiohteamtko@gmail.com. And I will put it in a special request section just for you, and I will record it for you. Now, let's get into this video, guys. First off, if you're looking to get into Harpies, now might be the perfect time, or if you want to get out while you still can, here's your chance, because Harpy Dancer just dropped 16% to $8.70. I've never really liked Harpies, but I do know Harpies Dancer is essential. And my fiance is looking to start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Harpies is one of those ones that's I could possibly build her. I'm not sure what I'm going to build her yet. It's a real contender. Another real contender is Angeli, who dropped 13% and is now only $16. That makes Madolches. Everybody knows she is essential to the deck. If you don't run Angelis, your Madolches don't really do much. And in my opinion, Madolches are 1 card away from being that real good underdog deck that has a real good shot. Just because a E-Hero made the Rising list, I put one in the Falling that I saw, and that was Elemental Hero Glowing Neos. He dropped 12% to $6.95 on average. That's where he stands now. I'm not sure. I'm not real familiar with Elemental Heroes. I never really played them. I do view them as I like Elemental Heroes just because they came from that era, or that format where it was heroes, wind-ups, and samurais that weren't going anywhere, no matter what. They were just puzzles. You could add new stuff to them and flip them around, change them completely up. And I know they just got new masked stuff. And so, you can always just play with heroes. I know people that do, but, it's just not great. I actually have a matchup against heroes. It's kind of off subject. But he's going to use every elemental hero. We're ignoring the ban list in our duel. And I'm letting him use Stratos. And I'm able to run 3 Royal Tributes in my Gravekeepers. So, it's going to be what it is. But now on to 2 cards that are very essential this format. Very much in the hunt. Guys, Abyss Megalo just dropped 11%. He's now $8.25 on average. Guys, that makes Morels dirt cheap. And they could possibly be that number 4 deck this format. I know we're real close to the new set coming out and a lot of new decks, but It's Morels, guys. They are proven and tested. You know they're going to stand up, and unless the new stuff is lightning fast, um, it's probably not going to be faster than these. And I mean, we all know because of how they were when they first started, especially with Gund now back at 3. I don't see how he dropped because we all know now there's a difference between Yu-Gi-Oh fast and Mermail fast. Uh, for you to be able to pick up Mermails now for this cheap, I don't see why you wouldn't. I have actually started gathering Mermails since I started my research for this episode just because of that. Right there. Another very predominant card this format, he's going to be predominant for a while, is Ghostrick Alucard. He dropped 15%. He's now only $10. Guys, I'm building Ghostricks not because I knew he was $10, but I went through my cards and found that I had a bunch of Ghostrick cards. And so I said, you know what, let's see how much I have. And I have quite a bit. So I'm building them. He's a good floater. He supports many decks, including Burning Abyss players. He's good for Burning Abyss. But that's all I got to say about these. Now let's get into the Risings. Now, it's very important. When I say trade them now, I don't mean trade your last one. I have a standard for me that says 4 copies. If I have 5 copies, I'll trade that 5th copy. But 4 gives me 3 for any main deck, and then 1 for any side deck I have. Okay. But Star Eater shot up 100% to $7.50. He just doubled in price. More than likely because of Yang Zing plays. I'm basing that solely on, I know Star Eater is a synchro. Trey is more of a synchro player than I am, so he knows more about it, and he has one. But I do know the card is very good, and I don't know why it wasn't more expensive. Now this one surprised me, especially because a couple of the other cards that go with it were dropping in price, and they were completely different. Can someone tell me why the right leg of Exodia is more expensive than any other limb that I have found? The right leg of Exodia just went up 46% to $8.99. Why are not all the limbs the same? Does Exodia play professional soccer and uses the right leg so it's stronger? I don't know. It makes no sense to me, guys. So if you know why, please send a comment below and explain it to me. I would love to hear from it, hear about it, because it's surprising. Maybe that's where the term costing an arm and a leg came from. But anyway, Gishki Chain went up 90% to $6.44. So if you have a couple that weren't in your trade binder before, maybe now's a good time to put them in there. Because, $6.44 is still pretty good. And they are that from that Hidden Arsenal, I think it was, where, they're all supers or secrets. They're all a rarity. So you want to put them out there. Emergency Teleport went up 71% to $7.10. And the last card on the list is Elemental Hero Bubble Man. He went up 54% to $5. That means you can get the heart of the Elemental Hero deck now for $15. Why not go for it? Like I said, build that deck that just won't die. One of the most versatile decks around. Wind-ups, Samurais, and Elemental Heroes, some of the most versatile decks ever. Why not pick them up? Anyway, guys, that's the list for this segment. Please, if I get 5 likes, I will do segment number 2, and we will do a completely new list of 5 rising and 5 falling, and maybe some special Remember to send those below or in email to yugiohteamtko@gmail.com. That's all I have to say for this week. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And guys, this is Khan signing off, saying beware that back row. We'll see you later.